Hey everyone, this is Split Can Gamer. Welcome back to Let's Play Mortal Kombat 9. In the last part, we played as Cabal, who managed to get out of Outworld and having to fight off a couple people. And we discovered the newly Cyber Sub-Zero after he was turned into a Cyber Lin Kuei. But fortunately, at the end of the last part, we were able to recalibrate Cyber Sub-Zero, and he's now our ally. I forgot to mention that if you're playing Mortal Kombat for the first time, once you beat Cyber Sub-Zero as Cabal, you're able to unlock him and he becomes a playable character, and now we get to play as him. And I also forgot to mention that we also get to see Jax in his default costume with the new robotic arms, since Ermac basically tore his off. So now this time, we're going to be playing as Cyber Sub-Zero, and we're going up against Sektor, and basically kick his ass, cyborg to cyborg. And considering how Sektor was the one that was so gung-ho about the whole idea of becoming a cyborg, it's definitely nice to give him some payback. And spoilers, we don't get to fight Cyrax as Cyber Sub-Zero. It would have been nice to see the other cyborg go at it, so that way, and I honestly would have wished that Cyber Sub-Zero could have saved Cyrax and recalibrated him the same way that the other heroes did with Cyber Sub-Zero. That would have been cool to see. Alright, well it's been a while, but like I say, it's the same X-ray that we've seen from Sektor before, but now that he's become a cyborg, it's a lot more robotic. Oh my god, he's kicking my ass. But here's Cyber Sub-Zero's X-ray, and this is really dumb.
Sub-Zero wins. Artificial enhancements are no substitute for the human soul.
Take that to heart, Sektor.
Thank you, Sektor.
The only thank you Sektor is ever going to get. Now we're going to a brand new stage, basically a clock tower.
Finally! Come on, we gotta get him to the graveyard at St. Dominic's. On your feet, all of you! For what purpose? Don't care, really, so long as I get paid. He said on your feet. Come on, I'll get up. Hey, what it does? I will help you.
Metal becomes ice. Alright.
All of you, now! Let's go, come on! Down here, let's go! Your treachery will be punished.
You couldn't have figured out sooner.
Fight.
Okay, so this is the last official 2 against 1 match in the story mode. And we have to fight both Kintaro and Goro. This is going to be tricky. Let's just look at the rest of Sub-Zero. Okay, so yeah, so this is going to be tricky considering that both Goro and Kintaro were a little bit tough on their own. Because they're both basically boss characters, and now we gotta fight both of them at the same time. And I personally believe that Goro is much easier than Kintaro, considering that Goro is more of a close combat sort of character, and Kintaro is basically long range because he can breathe fire. And because they have super armor whenever they feel like it. The good news is, however, well, I guess it might be a good opportunity to see Goro's X-ray, since really you can't really play as him, except for the challenge tower, which is kind of stupid. It's like, if you're gonna have him as a playable... Because, like, if you're gonna have him as a playable character, at least have him playable. I mean, yeah, like I said, he does become unplayable in MKX if you pre-ordered the game, or if you got the complete edition like I did, and now he's kicking my ass. Alright. Oh my god. I hate that damn super armor that... Alright, well there goes Kintaro. Alright, so this is what I was... Okay, so as you can probably tell what I was talking about with... God damn it, well...
All those teeth and claws, yet still overmatched.
Well, you're talking to Goro, but it's the same thing. And like I said, fortunately, this is the last time that we're going to be fighting Kintaro and Goro in the story mode. Thank God for that. And judging by that, we're going to have to go up against Ermac. And this is also his last time in the story mode that we fight him. Yeah, I think I already explained in the last part, since we're nearing the end of the game, there are certain characters that just basically disappear from the story entirely. Like Reptile, Baraka, and Shiva have already disappeared from the story, and now Ermac's about to disappear from the story entirely. Okay, so what I was basically getting to, as you saw with Cyber Sub-Zero's X-Ray, what the dumbest thing about it is that you have to be jumping to activate Cyber Sub-Zero's X-Ray. I will admit, I was stumped when I first watched it, but when I first played the game, I had no idea how to activate the X-Ray, because normally you have to activate your X-Ray on the ground, and that's pretty much... For the rest of the entire roster, you can do that, but with Cyber Sub-Zero, you have to be jumping. Like that is just stupid on so many levels.
You are not so fierce.
Oh my god. Thanks. I thought we were done.
I must go. I need to investigate the graveyard.
We'd go with, but we have to return to our unit.
That is for the best.
I think we have to... I think having to return to our unit is code for we really don't want to die, so we're gonna let you handle the rest.
This is Sub-Zero.
I've encountered one Chi. He seems to be casting a spell.
Raiden, what is it? What did you see? One of Shao Kahn's tornadoes on a scale I thought unimaginable. All of Earthrealm's souls imprisoned, absorbed by Shao Kahn, multiplying his power. That is what Sub-Zero has found? No matter my efforts, the future remains in peril. How could I have failed Earthrealm? Do not lose faith in the spirits, Raiden. They will guide you, protect you. Sub-Zero, we will disrupt the Solnado.
I will be there momentarily.
Hurry, the spell appears to be nearly complete.
And I've also should have mentioned before that Night Wolf is actually voiced by a Native American. Just thought a little fun detail.
Who is that? The one Case warned about. He is mine. You are not worthy of the name Sub-Zero. Who are you to judge? I wore those colors before you. Beyond? Yes, Kuai Liang. It is I. Quan Chi restored me. Restored? You and I both. We are flawed copies of our former selves. I have no flaws. Quan Chi has perfected me. For what end? To serve the Netherrealm and Outworld? It suits my purpose. Brother, you share blood. You're not brothers. Then I will not regret your defeat.
So, yeah, basically, we've been kind of hitting at it into him when Noob was first appeared. But, as you heard right, Noob Saibot is basically behind the original Sub-Zero that was killed by Scorpion and reincarnated by Quan Chi. And as I kind of hinted for, as you basically saw, Bihan is kind of a douche. So yeah, it seemed. So yeah, so now we have the Battle of the Brothers, both formerly Sub-Zero, now going up against each other. So yeah, it's pretty much like I said earlier, as basically Noob Saibot says, I don't care if we're brothers, you're my enemy. And pretty much like I said before, that just makes Bihan kind of a douche. I did feel bad for him in Chapter 3, but now seeing him evil and reborn, it's like, yeah, actually I don't really feel sorry for you now. Alright, well at least I used the X-ray to get out of the way, so that's one of the benefits of Cyber Sub-Zero's X-ray.
You are right. We are not brothers.
Well, those guys are dead. Yep, they're dead.
Go! Your soul is not safe.
Alright.
Fate is sealed, Nightwolf. Not yet. We fight until the end.
Alright. So in the next part, we're going to be playing as Nightwolf, who we had not seen since the end of Chapter 5, and we're going to be playing as him. See you guys next time. Bye.